examination on the subject Introduction to Criminology. Okay, let us start for question number 1. Pedro stole the property of Juan. In relation to criminological classification of crime, how will you classify the crime committed by Pedro? Letter A, acquisitive crime. Letter B, extinctive crime. Letter C, seasonal crime. Or letter D, situational crime. Question number 2. All crimes would be eliminated by abolishing all criminal law. What is this kind of principle? Letter A, rational. Letter B, victimology. Letter C, logomacy. Or letter D, logomacy. Question number 3. Which of the following crime is considered by series of acts in lengthy space of time? A, instant crime. B, episodal crime. C, seasonal crime. Or letter D, situational crime. Question number 4. The benefits of committing a crime outweigh the punishment. Is it A, instant crime, B, episodial crime, C, rational crime, or letter D, irrational crime? Okay, question number 5. Money laundering, plunder, and syndicated estafa are examples of this crime, which involve the use of the profession of the accused. Rational crime, blue collar crime, irrational crime, or white collar crime. Next number 6. Kung medyo mabilis tayo, mag-backread na lang kayo mamaya. Okay, after this training. What crime is committed by merely duplicating those done by others? Letter A, blue collar crime. Letter B, irrational crime. Letter C, crime by imitation. Or letter D, crimes by passion. Alright, question number 7. Crimes committed every now and then. Letter A, service crimes. Letter B, traditional crime. Letter C, irrational crime. Or letter D, crimes by passion. Sa mga nahuling pumasok, press 5 kayo. Press 5. Number 8. What crime committed by taking advantage of an abnormal situation? Letter A, crimes due to social gains. Letter B, irrational crime. Letter C, emergency crime. Or letter D, crimes by passion. Question number 9. Crime where there is no intended private victim. Letter A, victimless crime. Letter B, index crime. Letter C, crimes due to social gains. or letter D, emergency crime? Next, question number 10. Andres Rizal burned the house of Jose Bonifacio to revenge the injury suffered by the former. How will you classify the crime committed? Letter A, acquisitive crime. Letter B, extinctive crime. Letter C, seasonal crime. Or letter D, situational crime. Question number 11. Penalties needed to be set just a bit unexpected of the pleasure one might derive from committing a crime. What is this kind of principle coined by Jeremy Bentham? Letter A, rational. Letter B, natural phenomenon. Letter C, Felicific calculus. Or letter D, Logomacy. Question number 12. No society can last and continue without means of social control, without rules of social order binding on its members. Which of the following is needed in this statement? Letter A, law. Letter B, crime. Letter C, power. Or letter D, people. Question number 13. Connotes the system of thought which consists of an integrated theory of crime causation and policies of control. Letter A, theory of crime. Letter B, school of criminology. Letter C, principle of criminology. Or letter D, criminological dogma. Fourteen. This will determines not only the activities of men as rational beings, but also the movement or motions of all objects of creation, whether animate or inanimate. Letter A, crime. Letter B, criminals. Letter C, victims. Or letter D, law. Question number 15. Crime cannot be treated in check by the imposition of punishment. This statement is based in what theory? Letter A, classical theory. Letter B, neoclassical theory. Letter C, positive theory. Or letter D, negative theory. Okay, sa mga latecomers, press 5 kayo. Press 5 para makita natin yung attendance ninyo. Kung masyado tayong mabilis, I repeat, you have to back read later on. I-replay nyo lang tong video mamaya. Number 16. Okay, number 16. Which of the following is the most essential part of the definition of crime? Letter A, penal sanction. Letter B, deterrence. Letter C, reward. Or letter D, victim. Question number 17. An act that is injurious, detrimental, or harmful to the norms of the society. Letter A, custom. Letter B, tradition. Letter C, crime. Or letter D, law. Number 18. Punishment should be based on the act, not the actor. Which of the following describe this principle? Letter A, positive theory. Letter B, classical theory. Letter C, pre-classical theory. Or letter D, neo-classical theory. 19. What theory states that the injury should be looked into the society and not the injury to the victim? Letter A, positive theory. Letter B, classical theory. Letter C, pre-classical theory. Or letter D, neo-classical theory. Question number 20. What theory maintains that criminal behavior was believed to be the results of evil spirits and demons, sometimes of natural force and controls behavior? Letter A, neoclassical theory. Letter B, classical theory. Letter C, demonological theory. Or letter D, psychoanalytic theory. Question number 21. Why are the amounts and kind of crimes in the Philippines difficult to portray? Letter A. A lot of crimes are not reported to the police. Letter B. Not all crimes are reflected in the records in the police crime registers. Letter C. Many crimes which are directly referred to the prosecutors are recorded in the police crime registers. Or letter D. All of them. Question number 22. Crime cannot be treated in check by the imposition of punishment. This statement is based in what theory? Letter A, classical theory. Letter B, neo-classical theory. Letter C, positive theory. Or letter D, negative theory. 23. A branch of the study of criminology which deals with the victimization of crime, which is considered by political society as any act or omission punishable by law. Letter A, instant crime. Letter B, acquisitive crime. Letter C, extinctive crime. Or letter D, victimology. Question number 24. Those who commit crimes in an impulse manner, wait, I repeat. Those who commit crimes in an impulsive manner, usually due to aggressive behavior of the offender, such is clearly manifested in crimes of passion, revenge, or resentment. Is it A, positive, inadequate criminals? Letter B, active, aggressive criminals. Letter C, socialized delinquents. Or letter D, chronic criminals. Okay, 25, our last question. Criminology, which is the study of crimes in criminals, was derived from what field of study? Letter A, forensics. Letter B, law. Letter C, sociology. Or letter D, penology. Okay, so natapos na natin lahat ng katanungan sa self-evaluation or sa mock board examination na ito. Okay, so if you cannot, or if you fail to get all the questions, you can go back and submit your answer not later than sabihin natin 8 o'clock to 9. Okay, para mabigyan naman ng time yung mga hindi nakapag-log in. Okay. Pero just the same, do not forget to type 5 if you are present. That will be additional points to your score. Type 5 if you are present. Then SS. Okay. So after this, you will later on see the score, or later on you will going to see the answers of these questions in our description box. Okay, so hanggang dito na lamang tayo. Antabayanan ang mga susunod natin isasagawang mock board examination. Okay, so hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. See you again next video.